You're now watching That Guy Ralf, Nerd News, with your Anchorman, That Guy Ralf.
Thanks, voice guy. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me back. You already know, That Guy Ralf, Nerd News. Did you miss me last week, people? How about you, voice guy?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I know the other guy can be kind of difficult to deal with at times. Was it fun?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Well, I'm back, so you ain't got nothing to worry about.
Hey, quick question.
What's your question?
The other guy said you didn't like me. Is that true?
How about we just jump right into the news? Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. Anyways, nerd news this week. Start off, we actually want to give a moment of silence. This week we lost two people very big in the industry. One was Margot Kidder, the Lois Lane from the Christopher Reeve Superman movie, and also Jose Lovat. He was the Dragon Ball Z narrator for the English dub. So just a small moment of silence for that. You too, voice guy. Okay, now that we showed our respect, move on to the nerd news. Started off, Xbox just leaked a photo of a new controller. It kind of looks like some type of like DJ pad or something. Are you an Xbox player or voice guy or PlayStation?
I don't do either.
Oh, you don't play games?
No.
Oh, whatever. I guess he's upset. Who knows? Anyways, speaking of gaming, Power Rangers and Street Fighter is releasing a mobile game this week, I believe, on the 17th. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. So, if this works well, I can see in the future maybe some type of PlayStation or Xbox release for some type of crossover event for that. So, fingers crossed, Power Rangers fans. Fingers crossed. Also, Stan Lee, the legend, the man, the myth, is suing his old company, POW Entertainment, for $1 billion. Just when you thought Stan Lee couldn't have any fight in him, he's showing POW Entertainment.
You're not funny.
Also, moving on, starting off with comic news. I know the other guy didn't do comics first, but I'm back doing comics first. Voice guy, you already know. Hit it!
You got it.
Everybody's good? I can take them off? Alright, come on. Wipe them out. Let's go. Alright. So, my picks for this week is going to be the Batman issue 47. It's leading up to the marriage of Batman and Catwoman. And also for Marvel, I have Weapon H issue 3. Pretty good read. I've already started it. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, fingers crossed on that. If it goes south, I'll let you guys know. Starting off with the comics news, the creators of the Power Ranger comics is already saying that the end of their Shattered Grid storyline will top whatever Marvel or DC will be doing in August. So top sales, they're estimated to do the highest in August for the ending of Shattered Grid. So Power Rangers fans, please don't let that person down. Go out and show them support.
Fuck it, I'll buy it.
That being said, with comics news, Brian Bendis, as a lot of people already know, is leaving Marvel and starting the Action Comics. But he's leaving Marvel in issue Iron Man 600, and he's bringing back a forgotten X-Men character by the name of Eva Bell. So, just when you thought she was gone forever, Brian Bendis is bringing her in, and he's out of here.
Well, that was cheesy.
I know it was cheesy. That's the whole point of the joke.
Yeah, still not funny.
Also, in Marvel news, Marvel's teasing a battle between Spider-Man and his biggest foe, Peter Parker. I haven't read too much on that, but that's coming out later this year, sometime in the summer. So I'm actually curious to see how that works. And who knows? Maybe doppelganger, maybe some type of like split personality disorder. Who knows? Also coming in this summer, Cable and Deadpool is to reunite in an annual issue that drops in August. So, if you like Cable and Deadpool and you're ready for the movie, then you're ready for the annual issue. Coming out in August. Cable and Deadpool. Check it out, guys. Also, to start it off, big shout out to Action Comics, who in April dominated the comic sales with nearly 450,000 copies sold for Action Comics issue 1000. Shout out to Action Comics for that, because I can't even count my fingers how much that is.
Shit, me either.
Also, comic news. Legion of Doom will be coming soon in comic books near you. But the team roster's already released. So that's going to be Lex Luthor, Cheetah, Black Manta, Sinestro, Gorilla Grodd, and of course everyone's personal favorite, Joker. So, Legion of Doom. If you missed those guys, they're back at it. Speaking of comic news, Jim Lee is drawing a variant for the cover of Justice League issue 1. I've seen it already, and it looks sick. It makes my nipples very, very hard for that.
Why would they get hard?
You don't get excited, your nipples get hard?
No.
Well, then you're just not normal, this guy. You're not normal.
I'm pretty normal.
Speaking of Jim Lee, excuse me. He shuts down the DC reboot that's been going on online rumored already for a couple months, with just one Twitter post. So just when you thought that Jim Lee didn't care about the rumors, oh, he does. And he shut it down. Also, speaking of Twitters, the classic Batman suit with the yellow symbol was teased by the writer Tom King on his Twitter. So, it seems like he has a lot to say. What do you think, voice guy?
Yeah, he's always talking.
Yeah, I don't know. He just never shuts up. This issue better be like the best thing ever, because he's been teasing different stuff, and now the yellow symbol, I just want to know what that's about. So, issue 50, The Wedding, Batman and Catwoman. Moving on, shows. Got a lot to talk about on shows. Not a lot, but enough. Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, is coming back to Adult Swim. I actually watched that a lot, and I must say I was hooked on it at a young age. My mom didn't monitor what I watched, so she ain't. Who cares, right? What about you, voice guy? Did you like Harvey Birdman?
Yup, and the Brack
Yeah, I
Show.
actually like the Brack Show, too. I don't know if they're going to come back. Fingers crossed, voice guy. Fingers crossed. Also, Season 6 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. will be releasing of the summer of next year, 2019. So, apparently it's going to be the last season, but they're going to end it off, but you got to wait till next year to see it. Long wait, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fans. Long wait. But, on the brighter side, Bullseye was actually casted already for Season 3 of Daredevil by Wilson Bethel. I may have said his name wrong, I apologize. But Wilson Bethel is now casted for Bullseye of Season 3 of Daredevil. I'm excited to see that. Might be better than Colin Farrell. Who knows? Also, shows-wise, Doom Patrol live-action show has been ordered. So, to see that Doom Patrol. Because everybody knows TV shows now are starting to throw whatever characters they can at you. Speaking of comic characters, the promo art for Young Justice Outsiders was just released. And the one guy kind of looks like the one guy from Ben 10. The guy
He does.
So, I don't know. I love the Young Justice, and I'm pretty sure Voice Guy did, right?
No.
Whatever. I'm excited for it. He ain't got to, but I am. Also, Gotham, after this next season, will be the final season for Gotham. So the show has lasted this long, which surprised a lot of people, but they are able to end it. So that's on the brighter side. But they already, in other news, they're already making another Batman prequel with a show that's focusing on Alfred Pennyworth. So just when Gotham is ending for the prequel of Batman, they're already going to drop something else. So good job, DC, on sticking up with the Batman. And my last news of shows. A lot of shows has been canceled, and it's just the time to start canceling, dropping, and picking up from different networks. Brooklyn Nine-Nine was canceled, then picked up again by NBC. But Lucifer is canceled after this season, Season 3. So Season 4 will not be aired of Lucifer. I'm bummed out. But this gives me a good idea for a video.
Come on, what the fuck you doing? We ain't got time or the budget for this shit.
Whatever.
Just
Leave
finish
me
it.
alone, man. Damn. Apply for something. If I don't make this video, you have no job. Okay?
Well, yeah, you right.
All right. Final topic, movies. Gambit. The movie that everybody thought was done and over with is back on track. And it should be expected to film in the summer of this year. So just when you wanted to count it out, it's back on.
I counted it out.
Also in cooler news, Lando spinoff is next on the list for Star Wars spinoffs. If you're a big fan of Lando and his coolest ways, and if you like Childish Gambino, then get ready for a Lando movie. Because most likely he's going to be Lando. They're not going to get the old guy again. Also, Benedict Cumberbatch is demanding equal pay for female actresses. I'm just wondering, as far as equal pay, you think he'll be willing to give up his own money just so they can get equal pay?
Of course not.
Yeah, I doubt it too. Moving on, James Gunn finally releases or confirms the title for Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and it is called Volume 3. Big shocker. I didn't think he really needed to announce that because I think it was just like common sense. The second one was Volume 2. You figure this one would be Volume 3 unless he just wanted to be different. What else? What I know, right? Also, rumor has it that Ben Affleck may stay to play Batman. That's actually really exciting news. It's rumored, so we don't know how true it is, but I'm actually really excited for that. Also, with the DC side, Zack Snyder reveals that the Injustice 2 video game, well, Injustice 1, was his inspiration for his DC movie lineup. You can kind of tell just by watching the movies. You get that feel that it was leaning more towards Injustice Superman. Not that I'm mad at it, but maybe, stick with the basics first. Just for other people's knowledge. Me personally, I was cool with it, but, you got to start from scratch before you get to good stuff. But enough with, what they should have did. How about what they're going to do? Wonder Woman 2, that is aimed to release of November of 2019, and the filming will start shockingly soon, as reports say. Which makes sense because if the movie comes out in a year and a half from now, then I hope they're going to start filming soon. But the last news, as you've seen on my desk, is dedicated to one guy. The Merc with the Mouth, Deadpool. Deadpool 2 comes out this week. Rated R, so you may not want to take your kids. Watch with caution. But so far, Rotten Tomatoes scored it at 87%, with Deadpool 1 being at 82%. That could change. That always goes up and down. But I'm personally excited for Deadpool 2. Super hyped. I got the other guy, live action reporter, to interview those people back in the first episode, and I am excited. What about you, voice guy? What do you think about it?
Well, I enjoyed Deadpool 1, and I think this one will be huge and probably one of the best films of the summer.
Voice guy excited. I'm excited, and I think live action reporter is excited. So, with that being said,
hell yeah, I'm fucking excited.
Oh, okay, yeah, he called in just to say, yeah, he's excited. Cool. Anyways, that's the last of nerd news for this week. That guy,
hey,
Ralph.
Man, where did you put my shoes?
Action reporter.
Yeah.
Please hang up already.
Shit. Okay.
Nerd news. Anchorman Ralph. Check me out next week. Go ahead, voice guy, do your thing.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
That's right. That guy, Ralph. Third favorite YouTuber. The like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm going to repeat it again because voice guy already said it. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you're watching this, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye, guys.